Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. Check us out, facebook.com/NerdThugRadio. As always, we got NerdThugRadio.com.
Yeah.
So we're in segment 7 of the show. We're getting towards the end, which means Nico segment has arrived.
Hey guys, Nico DLG here.
Nico DLG.
Coming at you live.
What you got this week, man? Hey, listen, before you do this, I just want you to know, the last 2 weeks you've been kind of on point with your segments.
Yep.
Don't blow it now.
So today I want to talk about anime. No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
that's not what I was going for.
Lights out.
All right. So I wanted to talk. This is now about 2 weeks old, but I participated in another Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Oh,
my
did you?
second ever.
all right, okay.
I finally got my official Konami ID. I'm in the system now.
Oh.
Getting fancy.
Okay.
He's an official card player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the officiality.
Where did you play it this tournament?
It was the same store I played last time.
New place, right? Okay.
The new place.
Okay.
So this time was quite the different experience because there was way more people.
Did you get rolled?
No, I actually went 2 and 2. Got a 50% chance.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Nailed it.
I.
All right.
Continue.
So when I got there, it was like 6 o'clock. The match, the games didn't start till about 7. It's like 6:30 actually. So I got there about 30 minutes before, and I was like, you know what? I really want to play. And then I realized I got no cash on me, but I do have a bunch of cards.
Okay.
And so I was like, man, I really want to play in this tournament. And I was like, well, I just go up to the store order. I'm like, hey, let me slog these off, and I'm gonna get entry and a beef jerky.
So you hawked the cards you had.
Yep, some of them that I had just laying around in my binder. that I had
Okay.
with me.
All right. That's cool.
And I got my tournament entry in. Got in there, got my free booster pack because Konami is a huge company, so they're like, oh, you get a free pack when you enter, which is neat. It's really just a purchase, honestly. It's like a free tournament, but you have to buy a booster pack to get in.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So I get into this tournament, and I realize I have the worst decks in the world with me, because the last time I played, I just got rolled.
Right.
And this
I
time,
remember that.
This time it's literally just 3 structure decks that I bought, and I just put them together in one nice deck that I just kind of cut down all the extra fat on.
Okay.
I was like,
trimming the fat.
Trim the fat, and we're gonna go with this.
Okay.
So this was the first game. Took about 10,000 years. So if you don't know, the way Yu-Gi-Oh is set up is you have 50-minute rounds, and then it's best of 3. So
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah.
So you play like 15 games a night?
yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, wait, by my math, that's like 12 hours.
Oh no, like one round, and there you can go into time, but it's usually best of 3.
Oh, so you play
so
50 minutes.
You
but-
play 50 minutes when
You're
time's
trying
called.
to get 3 matches.
You're trying to
in
get 3
50
games
minutes.
in, and that's
Oh,
one
I thought
match.
it was 3 50-minute
Man,
matches.
that's what I thought you were saying.
Oh no!
Dunzo,
You're trying to
I'm
get.
out.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
it takes
so
like 28 hours later.
So round 1's 2.5 hours.
So my first round is against one of the worst things I think everyone who has ever played a card game or a board game or any sort of game where it's just like the wall.
Did you give your first opponent a Nerd Thug Radio card?
No, I didn't have any with me.
Did you tell him you worked for Nerd Thug Radio?
No.
What do you do there?
Bum, bum, bum.
No.
Well, that
Eat
first
my beef jerky.
Yeah, you use my tiny beef jerky that I got for
Eat my
free.
beef jerky.
For free, quote.
Look, it's not about the size of the beef jerky. It's about the taste of. Never mind.
It's not about the size of the beef jerky. It's about the beef jerky and the size.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big eyes. Anyway, okay.
So big ass.
So you ran into the wall.
I ran into a wall. The match took literally, I think we finished. So game 1 took like 30 minutes.
Round 1 fight.
Game 2 took 2 minutes. It was just an absolute sweep on my end. I rolled him. I just opened up the hand of the legend, and just rolled straight through him. And then game 3 was just like right. We finished right at the 50-minute. They called time, and we had just finished.
I don't either. But okay, so
Round 1, we finished. It was a rough first game, but I won the second 2.
hey, okay.
Hey.
So round
doesn't-
2, now that I'm 1-0, of course the first thing I pair against is the most meta deck in the universe.
in the universe.
It's literally I have one card. I draw 5 more cards.
I want to live in Nico's world.
Right, I do.
Because everything is like so high stakes.
Everything is high stakes.
It's like he lives like an animated comic book, cartoon, video game world.
And he literally spends most of his life in his room.
Where everything is like, this is the greatest thing in the universe. This is the worst thing in the world. This is the best deck ever.
It's like, instead of Scott Pilgrim, it's Nico de la Guardia.
Right.
Versus the world. Dun, dun, dun.
The stakes are all so high in Nico's world.
That's my
Everything is dramatic.
That's my new theme
Everything's exciting. Every card.
You look like with the hat and the vest.
Yeah.
You look like a guy who loved an 80s band when they were cool,
right?
But never put them down.
All right, go get here's the Nico music. Ready?
Yeah, that's
it's
literally
Nico DOG versus the world.
So you never got married, you never have kids, and the family's over to visit, and you're like, guys, I learned their last song, Dragonfire. Listen, check it out.
Do I still wear whitewashed jeans?
Yeah.
Nice.
And you're losing the hair in the front of your head, but you kept the ponytail.
Yeah, the skullet.
Yeah,
I'm rocking the
Greg
skullet.
Universe, where he's got like the super long hair.
Nico DOG versus the world.
They're coming to play House of Blues this weekend, and it's going to be like a $25 ticket.
It reminds me of
excited.
have you seen that new commercial? I think it's for American Express, MasterCard, maybe, whatever. The guy's at his computer, and his buddy comes in, he's like, confirmed, they're playing and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Right.
That's me.
Yeah.
But I'm working at an old school Blockbuster that's not even a Blockbuster anymore.
It's like you, except they're in a nice office, whereas you would not be at all.
I'm behind a video store that no one comes anymore because now there's DVDs and subscriptions, but I'm still peddling DVD cases.
In your version of the commercial, the doors are rusted open.
Yeah.
So you just kind of lean in and one of them just falls over when you touch it.
I'm working at a Valero.
No, you're working across from the Valero at the knockoff Texaco that goes 1 penny cheaper.
Yes.
And your boss Abdul is like, I don't care. Stop.
Confirmed.
What did I tell you?
They're playing House of Blues.
Joseph, I've told you 7 times the trash needs to be taken out. Stop playing your stupid music and take the trash out.
I don't even know what nationality my boss is now.
I didn't want to go too.
I mean, is that Romanian? Is
Yes.
that Russian? Because we're trending huge in Russia right now.
That's right.
Radio is.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we probably shouldn't tell people that.
Why not?
Maybe we're getting hacked right now.
Yeah, no, it's a Russian hack.
The website goes down.
versus the world.
I did take a game from the most meta deck in the universe, though.
Oh, the most meta deck in the universe, Nico DOG.
Stole a game.
Just so you know the comparisons, the deck I built cost about $30. The deck he played, about $600.
He goes about $600.
Which is absurd.
I like this episode. This segment's the best. All right, so continue with this the most epic Yu-Gi-Oh tournament in all of Copperfield, Texas.
So without running down any more details, how'd you do?
2 and 2.
Two and 2. I did all right.
Okay, all right.
Did you run into another meta deck?
Oh, what was my round 3 game? No, my round 3 game was a lockout deck. I just it was either lockout or meta.
It's a party with teenagers at a church.
That's a lock-in.
Oh, a lockout is what
Nico DOG versus the lockout.
Is what any of my significant others do to me when they're tired of me.
Yeah,
lockout.
Your parents, everyone.
Hey,
let's play lockout, Corey. What's that? Go outside real quick.
Yeah.
Locked out.
And done.
And donezo.
I'll just sleep in the yard.
I'll go sleep in my car.
I would do
bottle
that.
of whiskey and the keys are in the passenger seat.
There's always whiskey in my car.
Dun dun dun.
Meta deck in the universe.
The most meta deck in the universe.
Okay, so you go 2 and 2. Did they take the top 8, the top 15? How many people were there?
I think there was 31.
Wow.
32 of us.
What day was this?
Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Playing Yu-Gi-Oh on a Tuesday.
So
okay.
yeah. So
what else are the college kids going to do now?
My last round was the worst thing
Summertime.
in the universe. We went over in time. My opponent didn't know what half of his deck did, and he kept arguing me about rulings. It was the worst.
Was it the worst in the universe?
It was possibly the worst match to be ever held in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
spent
dun,
an hour arguing with a guy who doesn't even know what his own stuff does.
Right, I don't like that.
I know your deck better than you know your deck.
That drives me crazy.
Bro.
Like, he drives me crazy when someone's like, yeah, so when I tap this, I can explode all your people. That's not
I forgot more about your deck than you will ever know.
But things that would be like,
oh, deck.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it'd be you try to activate 2 of the same card, and it literally says
TV.
on the card text, you can only activate 1.
Well,
did he have glasses?
Yes.
Come on, Nico. That's
man.
insensitive.
He can read.
That's
He's got
insensitive.
glasses.
He's got a disability. Jeez.
I mean, he's not incorrect. You're making fun of someone with visual impairment.
Nico DOG makes fun of disabilities. Dun, dun, dun.
Always.
In the universe. And there's big explosions in the back.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. You need to wear jammers,
Because
too.
then I became the worst human to ever exist.
Panamanian flag jammers. This would be the great cartoon. That's what we should. We need to make. We could make cartoons.
You know, do you ever see? I can't think of his name now. The British comedian,
Mr. Bean?
No, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
And he had a radio show for a long time with him and his writing partners, and they would animate it and air it on HBO.
It's so great.
It's so funny.
I wish we were animated.
Because they would just animate, so they would get him on. Their buddy's kind of a dummy, so they would ask him stuff and like sayings and stuff. He would get sayings wrong all the time.
That's kind of what I do.
So yeah, it's exactly like what you do. So
we're basically copying them.
Really,
copyright infringement.
Yeah. So like one time it was something about a worm, and it was like how the early bird gets the worm or whatever. And he was like, "Well, you know what to say about the worm," and he's British. I'm not gonna be able to do it right. So whatever.
That wasn't even close.
I know. As I was doing it, I was like, "It's gonna be terrible. I just won't do it."
Do it.
And they were like,
that was like a Tejano clown.
They were like, "How do you get clown?" Never mind. So anyway, they were like, what do you mean? What about the worm? And they're like, well, you know, when he's early, he gets eaten.
Just don't be the early worm.
And they were like, that's not what the saying is. And he goes, that's the saying. And they were like, no, the saying is the early bird gets the worm. And he's like, that's right. And don't you think that worm was early too?
Right. Don't be the early worm.
Right.
Don't be the early worm.
Be the lackadaisical Nico DLG worm.
That's
exactly.
Right.
Then you get to talk about the most intense things in the galaxy.
Nico will be the last worm crawling.
And with that, let's come out to a break. Dun 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 dun.